Noonish, 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 noonish. J.A. he was major league, playing around with them bats. He a OG, making plays on the track. Sports and technology, we mix it in with facts. Catch him every Wednesday to like double task. Lot of interviews with ballers and them winners. Yeah, Jay on Notre Dame, all winner.
Yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Not around here, baby. Y'all know what day it is. This is your favorite day of the week, man. Good Wednesday. You know, little hump day. That's how we get down. We get down. Yeah, man, we got the everything's going great in Dallas day today.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, welcome to Noonish Sports and Tech, man. I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson. I'm so excited about this and right here, right now. Thank y'all for joining us today, man. And if you're new to the scene, man, gonna hit that like button, gonna hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and share it with somebody. Sharing is caring. What you know about that?
Oh, hey, I'm going to share a lot because I care a lot.
You know, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, and if you didn't know, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with my awesome co-host, my Ron Wow. What's going down,
Oh, nothing, man. I just tip my hat to the people to let them know I got love and respect for them.
Hey, I tip my hat to that fit, and that hat. You know what I'm saying? Stay fresh with it.
I don't know no other way.
Hit him with that Shador. You show up like that, you got to hit him with that Shador one time, huh?
Oh, hey. Count my other watch is a Fitbit. Count my steps. So I got to show off something.
Yes, sir. But no, man, y'all know how we like to get started, get this thing cracked off like eggs. Miss C.Y. in the building, man. The first lady of F1. What's going down, C.Y.? We can see you. We can hear you. You know.
We can hear you. We can see you.
And we feel the good vibrations.
Absolutely.
Oh. Time out, CY. I'm not hearing you. I'm not seeing you bounce. But we're gonna make sure that you're bouncing. Okay? We're gonna make sure that you're bouncing. I can hear you in my ear, but the people can't hear you for whatever reason. And that's strange to me. But we'll get that tightened up real quick. Make sure that we're good to go. Alright. Okay. I think we got you. Hold on, let me make sure we're right, because I heard you over there on the computer I've never heard ever. Alright, one last time. Alright. Yeah, no one told us. It's just, I saw that your vocals are not bouncy right now. And I don't like that. It's okay. We'll get you. I'll get you right here, right now.
Yeah, you know, I tell the people all the time that I'm just a co-host. Jay, the host, the producer, the director, the sound man.
Hey, and if something don't go right, I'm the one you point your fingers at. You know? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But then when you point the finger at J.A., look at them other three and figure out what you doing.
Yeah, you know. Now, here we go, CY. I'm about to get you right. All right, and boom. And all right. Let's see how we looking now. Yeah, it's fresh. This is wild. It was. Can you say something now, CY?
Yes, testing 1, 2, 3, live from SBC.
Yeah, we got you now.
There we go. We got
There
to see
we
why.
go. It took a little minute to get right, but we got right.
There we are.
Yep, we good. All right,
Perfect.
so back
Well,
to it.
Hi guys. Back to it. Well, I don't know what anybody heard, but I'm in Fort Lauderdale this week at a sports betting conference with some clients. But I had to make time for my boys. I had to make time to dial. It's 1-ish here, so I'm on the East Coast. But
Oh my God,
I'm
it's
here,
still
I'm
not
here.
right. I'm seeing it bouncing on the screen, but I don't hear anything. Trip the ghost in the building. Can you hear us, C?
Trip,
Can you hear
no.
CY, Trip? We need you, brother. We need you right now, bro.
Trip, help us out.
How we signing, Trip? What is going on right now? And why would it do you like that?
Is it me?
Yeah, it's. Is there a button? Yeah, there's no volume on your end, but I think it's our platform for whatever reason.
Okay.
Let me see. She is heard. Okay, is she heard properly, Trip? Appreciate you, sir. Trip the ghost in the building. Matter of fact, let me get him the proper introduction real quick. You know, it's your boy Trip. Appreciate you, man. Let's get
Every
it.
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Okay, CY. We're going to take this chance right now. I think we're good to go.
Okay. Are we sure? Trip, give a girl a thumbs up.
Yeah, he said she's good. She said you sound hollow, but you can be heard. The
Okay.
hollow sound
Well,
is
I'll make
weird.
I'll make it snappy. Can I just jump right into it? Because I don't want to take more time from y'all. You got a lot of things. There's a lot of things happening in Dallas.
It
So
is.
There's a lot of coverage you guys need to get into. So why don't I just jump into Formula One? Can I do it?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Okay. Do you remember, Jonathan? A couple years ago, I came on the show, and one of the races was canceled due to rain. And you were like, what do they do? How does this happen? What's going on? This was in Imola. This was 2023, was when I think it was the last time I was in the studio with you guys. 2023, we were talking about the race. They get canceled, or it gets canceled. They come back in 24, but 23. So we're back in Imola. It was rained out that year. They were able to race this last year. Max Verstappen won. So it's racing weekend this weekend. We had a break. We had a break after Miami. Thank God, those guys needed it. We're back in Imola, which is in Italy, which is home of the Ferraris. So it's gonna be a really fun race. It's got a lot of history to it.
Nice.
The track is built in honor of Enzo Ferrari and his son, so it's got a lot of historical. And I don't know if you guys have heard the phrase that there's two religions in Italy. It's the Catholic Church and Ferrari. So the Ferrari fans are amped. Like, this is a huge show out for the Ferrari fans, which I'm really excited about. So it's gonna be a good one. But you know what I didn't talk about last week was that Max Verstappen had a baby.
What?
He's got Max Verstappen had a baby. I forgot to talk about this. Remember we talked about the baby mama drama with his
Yeah. We know about the baby mama drama.
The baby mama drama. But now he's had his own baby. He's got his own baby mama. Not baby mama drama, but he's got his own baby mama. I forgot to talk about that last week. So Max Verstappen had a baby. Didn't win the race. Oscar wins the race. But he won last year in Imola. So I think he knows his track well. I'm excited to see where Red Bull lands. But can I give you my predictions? I'll just jump into my predictions because we don't have time here. I've got stuff to run into.
Let's get to it, girl.
Let's jump into it. I am predicting. Okay, I know that I've been saying I think Oscar's going to just keep winning and winning, and I do believe he will. So I think McLaren's going to continue to be dominant. But I've got my eyes on George Russell. I talked about him last week as being this underdog that like no one's talking about. Yep. And I'm like, I can't even say underdog. He's not an underdog. He's a Mercedes, but he's slowly creeping up on the points. He's being consistent. He's being big brother to Kimi Antonelli, which, by the way, has a documentary on Netflix. If anyone's like, who's Kimi? Where did he come from? They touted his involvement at Mercedes as the biggest driver change in history, given that he switched spots or took Lewis's spot at Mercedes after many, many dominant years.
Yeah.
So if you guys, can you watch? You're not gonna watch a race. This is a 40-minute documentary. You can watch it on any time. Will you do me the honor of
Yes,
watching the Kimmy and Sally documentary?
I will see why.
And I'm gonna hold him to his word.
I'm gonna quiz you next week. But it's a gorgeous documentary. They did a great job. He's young. He's just a baby. Like when he was just getting started, like they show him in the carts. They show him coming up in the kind of the formula system. And no one has ever gone from Formula 4 to Formula 1. And this kid did it. So you gotta watch. It's really special. They show his family and his background. And I don't know if you guys remember, but he got to try. He got to drive a Mercedes car during practice. He took George Russell's car. And the engineer, before he goes out, says, "Don't hurt yourself and don't hurt the car." And he does a gorgeous first lap and then crashes into the barriers. And so, like, that was a huge, like, mental thing for him. To have this, like, huge opportunity to race for the first, not race, but show off his skills in the car. And then he crashed into the first lap. It was really hard. They talked through that, like, all the build-up. And can you imagine, like, all the world watching you, not hoping that you mess up. They're kind of expecting you to, and then you do. Like, how brutal of a first run. So anyway, I think it's going to be a good run for Mercedes. So I'm predicting we'll see Oscar in first, George Russell in second. I didn't put Lando in second, and just because the fan base in Italy is going to be hoping to see Charles on the podium, I'm putting Charles in third place. I'm hoping we see a lot of red at Imola. So those are my predictions. I hope Lando and Lewis are in that top 5 too.
Yeah, that'd be great. I want to see Lewis do something, man. I want to see Lewis on that podium myself, personally, especially with it being, a Ferrari spot, Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I hope so too. He's really struggled. I don't know how much you guys have seen from the prior races, but he's normally very calm, very grateful, very kind of straightforward on the radio. Previously with Mercedes, and with Ferrari, he's been very. It's a learning process, right? You start to work on your communication. When do you give him information? How important is the information? How is this information delivered? So he's been kind of talking back to the engineers and saying, like, whoa, I got it. Like, stop talking to me. I got this. Like, let me do it. And I think they're just still working out. That's kind of the pain point of joining a whole new team, is working through the communication. How again, do you relay that information and when? And so Lewis has been pretty sassy on the radio lately. So you guys should check out some of the clips from the last race. It's pretty fun.
Yep, for sure, we'll do. I'll make sure gets his,
just
gets
send
his
me the notification.
Yeah.
Send, when it's on.
Send you a message or something.
Yeah.
I just send you the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write this down. You gotta watch. It's called The Seat. It's on Netflix. You gotta watch Kimmy Antonelli, and then you got the race coming up. You got a lot of homework to do before I check in for next week. But forget Formula One. Let's forget Formula One for a second.
Yeah.
Because good things in Dallas are happening, and I'm not talking about the draft. I'm not talking about any other sport except for the NHL. The Dallas Stars won last night.
Yes, sir.
It was a crispy win. It was a good win. As a recap, we are playing the Winnipeg Jets, who are awesome. They have a extremely dominant goalie. He's really touted as being one of the best goalies ever, and definitely live right now. But last night, where was Hellebuck? Where was he? Nowhere to be seen, because the Dallas Stars scored a hat trick. Yet again, we've had multiple hat tricks in this series, which is pretty crazy.
That's
but
wild.
Michael Grandline, I know.
How's it keep happening, right? Like, one guy keep going off, like, consistently like that.
I don't know. I really don't know.
A different guy getting a hat trick, but, like, going off in a game for 3. Like, a hat trick is not supposed to be so
commonplace.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be, so habitually done, right? But they keep doing it.
It's supposed to be, you're right. It's supposed to be like not a once in a lifetime, not like that, but like, I think I've gone multiple games, months, maybe a whole season without seeing a hat trick. To see two in the playoffs from two different guys. One of them, though, is Nico Wizardson, who we talked about the last show. My apologies, Nico. I did not recognize your game. I wasn't familiar. He has scored 19 points during playoffs. He leads the league for playoff points. 9 goals, 19 points. It's crazy. So, Miko,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My apologies if you're watching, Miko. My bad, John. But last night was Granlund was the one who scored the hat trick. But yeah, Stars are in a good spot, so they're going back to Winnipeg. We'll see how it goes. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this next game, but I'd love to seal it in, but I'd also love to see a home win to move on to the next round. So they're 3-1 right now, so we'll see how it goes.
Hey, that gentleman's sweet, man. You know, we just want to get to that next round and not even play with him. You know what I mean? See why?
Yeah,
Because, you know,
I hope so.
yeah, it's been a lot of bad stuff, but it's been a great week in Dallas, man. You know, it's time to forget about the old, keep that rearview mirror right here, you know, and keep that windshield in front of you. Keep looking here. You know, you think the Stars got a good chance to take it all or what? See why? Like, honestly, honest to goodness, do you think the Stars have a chance to take it?
I've been saying this. I think we're going to the Cup. I feel good about it. I feel encouraged. I was a little nervous against the Avalanche, and we pulled through. It wasn't pretty, but we did it.
Yep.
This series against the Jets, they're an incredibly tough team to beat. But watching our team consistently score against the nation's best goalie, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we have a solid shot, and I'm really stoked about it. I hope to get to a game.
Yet and still, do you think the Dallas Stars will win the Stanley Cup?
I'm just getting a prediction in my head, predictive analytics in my brain. And it sounds like we will be winning the Stanley Cup this year.
Let's go.
I'll be at the parade.
Let's go. You're not a homer. I am. Let's get it, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Hey, how about the one time for them Dallas Stars? One time for the one time, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
But also, if we don't, I'm so sorry because I've been wrong before. But I'm hoping that I'm right. I'd really love to see it.
Hey, you've been right more times than you've been wrong, right? And I've been a witness in Uncast too.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. But hey, see why I know you.
Uncle looks like he's about to come to Florida with me with his cute outfit.
Hey.
I'm good to go.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, Uncle say you don't got to get ready when you stay ready, man. Ready for everything.
Let me write that down. That's really good. No, I'm in a jet. You guys are great. Love you. Sorry for messing up all audio, but let's go Stars.
Yep,
and let's cheer on Ferrari in Inland this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get the horns in there. Let's get some crowd going crazy real quick, you know. Nah, Miss CY, it's been great. Thank you so much for joining us. Have fun out there in the Florida. Beautiful sunshine state of Florida, bro.
Oh yeah. And
we'll
I
see
know
you.
CY is very busy, and we appreciate you taking the time out to come by and holler at us.
Anything for my boys.
All right, love
Anything
you, girl.
for my
Be
boys.
safe.
I love y'all.
All
right, peace.
Love you too.
Hey, that's Miss CY. One time for the trip to Ghost in the transition while I do what I gotta do real quick over here.
Every Wednesday.
Noonish. 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 Noonish.
Yes, sir. Y'all ready for this right now, man?
Hey.
You know.
We ready to go?
We ready to rock, man. We got some good topics to get into today, baby. So much to talk about. So much going on. Just like that, man. So, where we at? I had to take my little
whatever that was.
Yeah. You know, my little whatever.
Yeah, take a vitamin C.
My vitamin C, man. You know how, it's that season right now. Got to get that vitamin C, man.
Yeah.
But, let's jump to these first hot topics, man. Oh, my goodness. What a roller coaster of a year it's been for this man. Before we get to that, you see this Dallas, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. I'm crunk right now. And it's not about the Cowboys. It's not, the Stars a little bit. We'll get to it in a second, though. But before we get to that, Zay Watch is what we typically talk about first and foremost. Season home opener for the Washington Mystics Friday night. on the 16th. Make sure y'all tune in, man.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure y'all tune in if you can, man. So shout out to Zay, man. So happy for you once again. Looking forward to you having a great season this year, man. Let's go, Zay. Show up, show out. We know you will. We know you will. Just like that lottery ball. Boy, Nico done won the lottery. You know, Michael Jordan has a famous saying, if you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, ain't no way in hell we would have got this lottery pick if we had Luka. This is pretty much a swap. I don't know if it's an even swap just yet. Cooper Flagg's not as polished of an offensive player as Luka is. Defense is a hell of a lot better. Oh my goodness. No question. Athleticism. It's got an IQ. Right here, right now, today. Who are you taking? Cooper Flagg or Luka Doncic?
Right here, right now.
Today.
Today.
18-year-old Cooper Flagg. 26-year-old, 5-time first team NBA, Luka Doncic. Who you taking up?
Well, I'm going to say it like this. Right now, right today, it ain't no question I'm taking Luka.
Luka all day?
All day, every day.
Because he is who we thought he was?
I mean, Luka gonna do what he do. He gonna give you a winning team in the regular season. But the playoffs is a different thing. We don't know what Cooper Flagg gonna do.
Absolutely. But we do know his upside is great. Dallas got him another superstar the way they liked him.
Yeah.
But he's American this time.
Yeah.
Defense, 6'9", works hard.
Got good athleticism.
He's got a decent shot right now, still developing that.
All that's in college. Me personally, I have to see something from you. And if it came to between picking Luka or it's Cooper Flagg, I don't care how much potential Cooper got. Yeah. Luka already did it.
Yeah, you're right.
Luka is a proven commodity. He proved that he could get you about 30 triple doubles in a regular season. He could get you 25 every night. That's hard to do in the NBA. I don't care what nobody say.
So as of today, in your opinion, with the trade happening with Luka and everything else that's taking place, are the Dallas Mavericks in a better position today than they were a year ago? Of course, a year ago they're headed towards the finals. I'm saying from a moving forward standpoint, we know what we had there.
The
blow-bys are real.
Yeah, the blow-bys are real. But then also Kyrie's injuries is real too. Mm-hmm. We don't know if Kyrie gonna be. Now, if Kyrie come back like he was, I think we're in a better place.
We're in a better place now.
Because we bigger, and we don't have that ball domination like we had.
Yeah, it gets real stagnant out there.
Yeah.
For sure. But I mean, just looking at the way the roster's set up right now, what if we still went out and picked up KD in the offseason? Now you're looking at Kyrie, KD, AD, Lively, and Cooper Flagg as your starting five. Now, I don't know why a lottery would change any plans that the Mavs had in the offseason.
Did the Mavs have plans on pursuing KD?
Absolutely. This summer. That's been the buzz.
As a Dallas Mavericks fan, I hope we don't.
I've heard that as well from other people.
I don't like KD like that.
Really?
No.
I mean, he was an exceptional piece. I think when KD is looked at and looked on to be a piece and not the lead, I think he can get back to that Golden State.
KD might not be that
MVP
good of an influence on Cooper Flagg.
Kyrie, though. And KD's not a bad influence.
Yeah.
We're talking about, young business professional men,
Yeah.
Like, he come to work.
I'm talking about locker room and all that. I don't know what KD has ever done besides coattail off Steph and Clay. What else have he done? Besides fold.
Yeah, I mean, but he's always said, you know, that a lot like Anthony Edwards, he never wanted to be the lead, never wanted to be the lead horse.
Well, I don't want a superstar that want to be the lead.
But he's a superstar because of his talent, not because of what he's doing off the camera. Like, he's just that good versus a guy that's like hungry for the camera. Like, that's not KD.
No.
I saw his David Letterman interview, and that's one of the only interviews I've seen KD do.
Well, I'm not necessarily talking about camera off the camera, on the camera. I'm talking about what kind of effect do you have on the younger player? What are you doing in practice to inspire your younger player when they come in and say, "Oh, I see KD here early." I ain't never heard nothing about. I ain't never say that he don't.
Yeah.
But I have never heard nobody say he do.
He does, yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's how most professional athletes go, though. You know, everybody sees what's going on during the game, but we have no idea.
But this is
and everything else going on. How that regimen looks.
Well,
you know, at the week.
But I'm just saying what I saw from him. I didn't like what I saw from him at OKC. I didn't like what I saw from him at Brooklyn.
You talking about when he left or when he was up?
When he was down.
Oh, the whole time.
When he was down.
Yeah.
You know, they blamed everything on Russ, but if you go look at the games,
oh yeah,
KD was the one that's strong.
Oh yeah, big time.
So I mean, that's all.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
For sure. But you got other guys like Kyrie that show, you know, solid leadership. You got, you know, Young Lively. You got 3 Duke boys on the squad now. You know, and Kyrie been the lead horse. That's one heck of a leader, in my opinion. I think Kyrie's solid from that standpoint. What up, Trip? Gonna make it. Trip, what's good, man? How we sound, bro? Are we good to go now? Are we solid? Everything cracking off like it's supposed to be cracking off? Cause I can't see all the comments. But if you are out there and you see something, you say something, man. You know, let us know who you are. You know, this is an interactive experience, 100%, man. You know, we're not here just talking at you. We talking with you all. Okay? Yeah, man. But let me see. Let me make sure we're not too loud. Turn me up, turn me down. We good to go. All right, cool. We straight. But yeah, man. So that's, you know, Nico got really lucky, man. He got a few more months on his job because of this 1.6% chance of happening. You know.
Well, I'm gonna say Nico's job ought to be solid.
I mean,
as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, you know, this is the entertainment space, and when you got the whole city saying fire Nico, you know, he needed that chip to fall the way it did. No doubt.
Absolutely did.
No doubt. Just to save face a little bit, man. You feel me? It's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. But yeah, looking forward to Cooper Flagg becoming a Dallas Maverick.
And before I go, I'm gonna say this about Dallas. If Cooper Flagg is a super talent like they tend to lead us to believe he is, so man, Dallas is a great place for Cooper Flagg.
Oh, absolutely.
Dallas loves superstars look like Cooper Flagg.
Absolutely.
Like
and they, man, I'm telling you, if he does his job,
Luka had to city like he did?
Why you crying when he leave, man? Yeah. Like, cause they look when you here and they love you, man. You don't gotta pay for a thing. Cowboys Super Bowl winners don't gotta pay for a thing. You know, like when you're a winner and you come down here and you just play hard, you show up, you don't have any problems, man, off the field. Even if you do have problems off the field, if you win, they'll love you. Period, man.
Simple as that.
But yeah, we're excited, man, as we should be. Appreciate you, Trip. Appreciate you, bro. Trip say we good, man.
All right, appreciate you, Trip.
Appreciate
every
that,
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Hit him one time with it. There it is. Like the hit, here you go. Hey, man, we still, every time I hear it, it feel like the first time.
Me too,
you know.
I get excited, Trip.
Hey,
every
man,
time I hear it.
That's how you want to look at your woman right there. You know what I'm saying?
NOONISH.
I'm trying to tell you. Every time you see her, you know, get excited, you know. Moving on to the next. Yeah, man, next up. Man, MJ returns to the NBA, huh? What you think about this? MJ will be a part of the NBA on NBC. Came out, made a statement, said he's extremely excited to have the NBA back on NBC. And that's why he's coming back to be he's like, hey, these young bucks don't really know who I am now. They didn't see me play. So he's coming to share his voice a little bit.
I don't know with MJ personality. I don't know if he gonna be good on TV.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, man.
I just want to see. I mean, because MJ kind of, if he's anything like his reputation.
Yeah.
I've been in MJ presence one time.
Yeah.
And he acted ugly.
Oh man. It's okay. So now we see where it comes from.
I'm just saying, MJ could be kind of sarcastic and surly and all that. So, but on TV he might not be for a paycheck.
For sure.
Yeah.
Isaiah Thomas the same way, right? Like I hear that he hadn't, he doesn't have too many friends. I say that.
Oh,
he's he's been on television as a commentator.
Yeah. So, but
MJ's going on as a special contributor to NBC. So I think from time to time he'll be on giving his opinions.
I don't know, but I'm just saying I'm not sure if his personality is gonna be that good on TV.
I love to hear it, man.
Yeah,
I want to hear MJ say,
I want
to
hear it find out if it
or get rid of the ball. Like I want to hear what MJ's thoughts are during the game because this is stuff that we don't know. But I think I do know this.
His thoughts are probably kind of critical.
Oh yeah, for sure, very. I'm sure they are. But I mean, he's done a very good job of, when he does speak.
Oh yeah,
like he's a processor, and when he speaks, he speaks clearly. Oh yeah, he allows you to envision what he's talking about. So this is why I'm looking forward to seeing MJ.
Oh yeah, I want to see
and hearing MJ.
Good. Yeah, I want to see if he gonna do good but a lot of times, the great ones, man, they kind of, they. Do you know what my daddy told me one time?
What was that?
Not once, but over and over. He said, people judge other people by themselves. So Jordan is going to grade these guys against him.
And that's tough to do.
And that's going to be a hard grade.
That's tough to do. Yeah, hey, that's like Brady.
That's because if you notice most of the time, so when somebody say, "Oh, J.A., you lying, J.A.," they lie all the time.
Absolutely.
Because they think, so they think other people lie.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So Jordan think he the greatest. He think everybody else should be great too.
Exactly.
But they not.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's going to be, we'll see. I'm just saying that's why a lot of time the great ones can't coach.
Yeah.
And a lot of time they can't commentate either.
Yep. Because it's like instead of talking to you, it's like they're talking at you. Or maybe talking
down to you.
Yeah.
Whatever, yeah. So we'll just wait and see. But Jordan is a very smart man.
Absolutely.
And I know he can adapt, so he might be way different than I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm way different on this microphone because I could be because I'm critical. I can't be as critical on this microphone as I do
you gotta
off the microphone.
Watch what you say. You got to watch what you say.
You got to hold your tongue because you might say something that somebody don't like.
Absolutely.
I ain't going to tell you what Mo 3 said about that.
Oh, man, and we see what's going on with that situation. Crazy over there.
So you got to hold your tongue because you might say something somebody might not like.
And boy, what, man, I can't do it with Mike picture up, but, Diddy trial going right now.
Yeah.
Apparently he was using that baby oil for some slippery stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was slip sliding away. Oh, yeah, he was slip sliding away.
That boy Diddy out there tripping, boy. This all good.
But this the whole thing. You let Diddy trip on you once, then you go back and let him trip on you twice.
Oh,
then you go back and let him trip out with you 3 times. So there's
4, 5.
Hey, like they say,
everybody got
fool
choices.
me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
Man.
If I get Diddy once, shame on him.
Yeah.
But I would never get Diddy. But I'm saying the people that got Diddy once, shame on Diddy.
Yeah.
But when you got Diddy twice, shame on you, man. You went back for more.
Absolutely.
Because he wasn't doing that. He was doing that at his house.
He wasn't doing it. He wasn't coming to you.
Yeah. So you got to go get it. Okay.
Everybody got choices, man.
Sound funny to me.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, that's just me.
They haven't said anything about guns being held to heads and stuff like that.
Huh?
No.
Oh,
okay.
They just said baby oil being rolled.
Oh man, baby
But
oil.
did you see that? It's a clip on YouTube where Diddy hand Drake something in a little bottle like this. Drake put his hand over top of his cup.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So Diddy was slipping Mickey's, but did this whole thing. If you slip a Mickey on me once, I'm gonna go back and let you slip to the same spot to get another Mickey slipped on me.
You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds
You
like you enjoyed
Mickey.
that.
Sound like you like Mickey.
Sounds like you wanted that experience again, so you went and had that. But anyway.
On to the next one.
On to the next topic. On to the next topic. On to those NBA playoffs, man. Hey, every week sound like a broken record, like we over here scratching, like we scratching over here right now. Indiana Pacers did away with those Cleveland Cavaliers easily. Indiana looks like the best team in the NBA right now.
But nobody's saying it.
No, but we are.
I mean, other than us.
Hey, I heard somebody this morning on the Dallas radio talking about how great of a coach Rick Carlisle is. Oh, really?
I thought we said that last year.
I think we've been saying that for years now. The man is the best coach in the league. When the Mavericks let him go and brought Jason Kidd,
Jason Kidd is a good coach. Jason Kidd is a good coach, but I don't think he's Rick Carlisle.
I'd much rather have Cooper Flagg down here. I mean, Rick Carlisle down here ready for Cooper Flagg.
Oh, yeah.
In that group. I'd much rather have that.
Oh, yeah.
Rick Carlisle don't need superstars. He needs able bodies and able minds. Able effort. That's all Rick Carlisle needs. He gonna get that effort up at you.
Oh, yeah.
Or you ain't gonna be there.
Rick Carlisle know how to build a team right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk about that later on.
Oh yeah. Man, it's Rick Carlisle, as far as I'm concerned, every year coach of the year. The man took the Pacers to the East Championship last year. Yeah. And could have possibly beat the champions.
Had a way better chance.
Absolutely. If Halliburton doesn't hurt his ankle. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all keep sleeping on them boys if y'all want to.
You see what Halliburton did when he made that back? This been about a week or so ago.
The marbles?
No, when he said overrated what? Overrated? Don't y'all not going to call
the most overrated? Yeah.
I don't see where they got that from.
Hey, I don't either.
Most overrated.
Because Indiana is a small market. You know, they're not on TV all the time. But Halliburton getting this praise. He on the Olympic team. Hey, Halliburton can ball.
Halliburton can play. I don't know what. I mean, I'm just saying.
Halliburton went to that Steph Curry school. That's all I'm saying. And he recreated it and made it his own.
Yeah, made it a little different, a little better.
Yeah,
he
man.
Tweaked with it.
Hey, man.
He tweaked on it.
I don't know if he a little better now.
I'm saying so far as rebounding.
Yeah,
he's a little better rebounder. Yeah. And he's a little better passer.
Yeah.
By the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, no
that's
doubt.
why I ain't talking about necessarily better shooter.
For sure.
And I'm going to say it like this.
But he can shoot
all
that
that
thing,
shooting
though.
is a little overrated. We're going to talk about that in a minute, too.
Yeah. You know, that's that shooting's getting out of hand. But them Indiana Pacers, hey, man, Donovan Mitchell, not enough. Try to tell him.
Not enough.
He's not enough, man.
Not enough.
And, of course, you know, Garland had the toe injury. And it was evident when he hurt his toe in that game and he couldn't push off of his foot.
They had 3 different players actually miss at least one game in that series.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
I think Garland was the main.
Yeah, Garland.
Because Mitchell and Garland together, that's a problem, man. Oh, yeah. So, but even with Garland, I don't think they stood a chance against Indiana, man. Indiana got too much firepower.
No, even with all their horses,
I
think they might have won. It might have been 4-2 instead of 4-1.
Yeah. Yeah, but great
even
effort.
with all their horses. That's what I think. Yeah. But we don't know.
Yeah, that was great effort. Great effort by the Cavs this year. Led the East in wins. Kudos to you guys. Great season. Hey, come kick it with me, Donovan. Let's watch the rest of this.
Hit that free agency pool to get you some big balls.
Hey, he can't. Not Donovan. He just signed that big contract.
No, I'm talking about Cleveland.
Oh, you said hit the pool. Go
get you some bigger. You got to get a little bigger.
That's tough.
You know, they got 2 big boys. You got to have about 4 now.
Tough sell when you got to choose between Cleveland and New York, L.A., Miami, Dallas, anywhere else.
In the history of the NBA, Donovan Mitchell is the only free agent that ever went to Cleveland. I mean, I don't even count Kevin Love. I mean, I'm saying somebody that's going there. Yeah,
as the star.
Yeah, who
not getting drafted?
Yeah, who else? Who have you ever known to go to Cleveland?
LeBron James.
Where he from Cleveland.
Went back home.
Yeah, where he from.
Yeah, that's you right. I can't think of nobody else. It's just big name gone to Cleveland as a free agent at the top of their game. I can't recall that.
Have you ever heard anybody in your life say, I'm going to visit Cleveland? Have you ever heard that in your life? Okay, thank you. Cleveland and Milwaukee. I ain't never heard nobody say I'm going to visit her.
Never.
Dame is the only free
not
agent
once.
ever went to Milwaukee. Too.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Cleveland or Milwaukee?
Absolutely. I mean,
No. Well, I'm gonna say
unless I'm visiting baseball stadiums or something.
Let me speak for me.
That's
if
it,
I want
though.
to see a baseball game, I go to another city. Cleveland and Milwaukee. I've been to Canton, Ohio, but I ain't never been to Cleveland.
I say Cleveland rocks, man.
Yeah, Cleveland. You can go kick. You can kick rocks before I go to Cleveland, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
no, for
man.
real.
Yeah,
No, for real.
Yeah, I mean, no, I haven't. No.
You ain't never heard nobody in your life say, "I'm going to Cleveland" or "I'm going to Milwaukee."
No desire. I got no desire. I ain't
I
making
done
no
heard
plans.
people say I'm going to Fort Worth.
No
but I
trip. Ain't saying nothing about no Cleveland and Milwaukee though.
No, they ain't saying nothing about that. They just not.
Yeah.
They being funny.
I mean, it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't argue with the truth. You know what I mean? That's something.
And
That's,
if
that's a rarity.
anybody right now, if y'all know anybody that went to Cleveland or Milwaukee, put on that tip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Trip to go. Have you ever known anybody say I'm going to Cleveland or Milwaukee? You drive truck, Trip. A Trip. Have you ever been to Cleveland? You probably drove around.
Trip trying to go around Cleveland. He ain't even going through Cleveland. Nah,
He
that's crazy.
gonna go to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Going
yeah.
no Cleveland.
To the Natty. Hey, Deion said Cincinnati treated him nice. He almost went and played ball up there if the Bengals would have offered him a contract, but they didn't even offer him a contract. He was going to go up there and play baseball and football for the Reds and the Bengals.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, that's all.
Yeah, I think Chappelle might be up from Ohio somewhere too, or he might be there right now. But yeah.
Yeah.
On to the next New York in them Celtics, son. What a surprise. That's a crazy surprise right there, man.
Well,
I mean, and of course, you know, sorry, you know, horrible injury, another Achilles, man. Jayson Tatum. Like, are these floors, they got too much grip? Because we seeing, you know, that Achilles injury, I don't remember seeing that many Achilles injuries in the 90s, huh? Were they happening like that?
no.
Early 2000s?
No.
But now, we've seen, you know, since 2010s,
Yeah.
we've seen Kobe. We've seen several guys go down with that Achilles in the NBA.
Yeah.
Are these floors too sticky?
No.
What is it?
You know, this is what I think. The guys get to do too much without a violation. So they doing a whole bunch that they used to couldn't do then.
Yeah, well, he was going after a loose ball though.
I mean,
And
yeah,
he went to go grab it, and that foot didn't come up.
And then also, these guys don't. Back in the day, to be good, you played a lot of basketball.
Yeah,
Kobe went to the gym and worked by himself. I don't care how you work by yourself. It's not like playing basketball.
Oh yeah. You saying like 5-on-5, 2-on-2, 3-on-3,
like back in the day,
hooping?
like back in the day, they had the Pro-Am League at Martin Luther King Recreation Center in South Dallas.
Yeah.
Karl Malone, Mark Aguirre, Rolando Blackman, Larry Johnson, all them used to play with the best playground guys, all in one league right here in Dallas.
Yeah.
And then you hear
In the offseason.
Yeah, in the offseason. And you hear Magic them talking about how all of them used to go to UCLA.
Yeah.
And then there would even be guys flying cross country, go to UCLA for a week and play.
Yeah.
These guys practice by themselves now. Everybody practice by start with Kobe practiced by, he was in the gym working on shots, working on it. But it's different when you're going for a loose ball and somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't. To me,
for sure.
I think
For
that
sure.
has something to do with it.
Yeah, and I've seen, I know some guys that still
training
play
and playing
in the
is two
off-season,
different
but-
things.
Yeah.
These guys train like
For sure.
hell,
For
but
sure.
they don't play like hell.
Oh, my God.
Because
Yeah,
you know why? They don't want to go to UCLA and get embarrassed by Anthony Edwards or LeBron James.
Yeah.
They all want to say, "Oh, I'm so good over here."
Yeah.
Go play against each other and get
Yeah,
better.
like
I mean,
game
I
shape
think
is
that's
different. Game shape is different than there's
Yeah.
no workouts.
And these-
Workouts can help you get closer to the shape you need to be in, but it's
Nothing like the
nothing that is gonna simulate
in
those
any
those
sport,
breaks,
track
those
and
cuts,
field, you can
those
practice
starts,
all you
those
want
stops.
to.
Yeah,
You're not gonna get good till you play the game.
absolutely.
And I think that's has something to do with it. Me
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, at the Mo, I used to see guys go run during the summertime in the off season. Guys come out and play, but it's not everybody. And usually those guys that are playing are not the guys with the big the guys that's coming to that gym ain't the big contract dudes.
No.
I've seen James Harden, LeBron, DeRozan, guys like that playing the Drew League. Kyrie go play in the Drew League, but it's not a you said these guys were playing in the league. That means they were consistently playing games in that league weekly, right?
Yeah.
In the offseason. Like they might make an appearance at the Rucker Park. They might make an appearance at the Drew League or something like that.
These
but I don't know about if anybody's
all
consistently playing ball like that. You know what I mean? In the offseason.
Right in South Dallas at the Martin Luther King Rec Center called the Pro-Am.
Yeah. Go Trip say Darius Miles. Darius Miles went to Cleveland. Yeah, dog. Hey. Darius Miles was a high school phenom.
Yeah,
and that boy was cold in high school, but it didn't pan out. He also went there as a rookie though, didn't he? He was drafted by Cleveland, I think.
I can't remember who got here.
The Clippers. It was Cleveland or the Clippers. One of the two.
You know, just like I said, Kevin Love and Mitchell is the only two I know. And I don't even count Kevin Love because he's a coat teller.
Yeah, and Trip say Kobe was working out by himself because he was a narcissist.
Yeah,
facts, Trip.
Absolutely.
But hey, you gotta be, you gotta have some selfishness in you. You know what I'm saying?
But after you get through working by yourself, you gotta go play the game.
Yeah, I think Kobe even went and made some appearances, at the Rucker Park or at but it wasn't a consistent thing.
Yeah. And then even like when Dr. J Neal had nowhere to play with Rucker Park, they played there every week.
Yeah, but speaking of Rucker Park, what you think about these Knicks in the Celtics series, huh? Tatum went down. Now
they're gonna get beat anyway. They're gonna get beat with Tatum. That's what I think.
This could be the NBA's worst nightmare.
What's that gonna be?
Jaylen Brown bringing them boys all the way back from 3-1.
They're not gonna do that. No, I ain't worried about that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, like I say, these guys are good, but like I said a few months ago, I don't see none of these guys winning no 3 or 4 championships. Yeah, none of these guys. They don't have the love of the game. Man, you gotta love basketball to do that. Yeah. You got to love the game.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean the Celtics still.
And I think they love the money. They don't love the game.
I think Jaylen Brown loves the game.
No, Jaylen Brown sure don't. He's too smart. He's too smart.
Oh, he's got too many options.
Yeah, he got too many options.
Yeah.
I mean, he's smart enough to go get his $500 or $600 million over here and go and buy this business. Yeah. Jaylen Brown is. I'm just saying. No, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Because this is what Jaylen Brown is smart enough to know.
This is the Finals MVP though too. You don't think
this is what Jaylen Brown is too smart.
With the team they have out there.
Because this is what Jaylen Brown is so smart to know. The game don't love him.
Oh my God! Yeah.
The game don't love him.
No doubt.
So he's just using the game to get a bigger platform to do what he really wants to do.
Absolutely.
No, Jaylen Brown don't love the game like that. Man. And I'm not going in on it, but I'm just saying when I say he's too smart, because the game don't love him.
Yeah, but you know what does love Jaylen Brown? That Black Wall Street, that black exchange,
exactly,
or that Boston exchange, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's working out well, and so well that he and Jason Kidd opened up one in Oakland, California.
That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about?
So off the field, doing what he do. Does that mean Jaylen Brown could potentially? Nah, I don't know if Jason Kidd will still be here at that point in time in his career, But yeah, man, but I mean, it's pretty impressive what Jalen Brunson is doing out there with the New York Knicks.
Jalen Brunson, yeah, man. That's the most impressive thing. I know Brunson was, when he was here at Dallas, when they traded him to New York, I did not expect this. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I said, Brunson will go up there and get about 19, 20 points. He'll be all right. Yeah. Blah, blah. I didn't expect this from Jay. But maybe when he got with his old college teammates or whatever. Yeah. But I did not. He used to come in and give us some good games because he was coming. But I did not expect this from Jalen Brunson.
I tell you what, he looked like we should have kept him and let Luka go.
Boy.
That's all I'm saying. Boy. That'd have been a much cheaper deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jalen, hey.
Because he wouldn't have got the 300-something million because he hadn't put enough on the.
Hey, look like Iverson out there a little bit. Little guy, running things. Not playing quite the same, but at the same time they are. Slashing, slim little guy.
But they're both about 6 foot 6'1".
Yeah.
Getting it done,
Getting it done, man. And hey, it's pretty cool to see. Happy for the city of New York. New York Liberty won that WNBA title. Now the Knicks are having some success. Tom Thibodeau is continuously proving that the old school way of coaching does work.
Boy.
Get these boys in shape. We're going to make sure you're running. We're going to practice hard all season. And look at what's going on.
Yeah.
Versus the champs that's, showing up to the building, expecting boys to lay down. We got some hungry boys over here.
Oh, yeah.
That's like when Derrick James was talking to us about fighters, you know, like that the one over there on the other side that don't got the bet. Oh, he hungry. So the champion, you got to get your mind in the right set, in the right mindset.
Oh, yeah.
Right? To stay hungry, even though I'm the champion. I got to be as hungry as this dude because he's trying to come take my belt.
Yeah.
Right? When he was talking about Ugas and Spence back in the gap.
Oh, yeah. And then when you're the champion, you got to have a superior mindset.
Absolutely.
I ain't hungry, but I'm the best.
And I'm going to show you why.
I'm finna go show you why I'm the best right now. So you got to have a,
Yeah, sometimes people, start believing they the best and forget how they got to be the best.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's about remembering how you got there and continuing those habits, man. But, those Knicks, man, they really showing up, showing out. I'm expecting them they're up 3-1 right now.
Oh, yeah.
If there was ever any chance for the New York Knickerbockers to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, it is in 2025.
Oh, yeah.
Jayson Tatum's down. Porzingis is sick. Right? Hey, they are not who we thought they were coming into this season. Okay? The Celtics, they're not.
They are who we thought they were. Because we thought Porzingis was going to stay hurt, stay sick, stay whatever. And I never thought that they were going to be
last year, though.
Last year. But I never thought to say. I told you a couple weeks.
You did say
I said
that.
I don't think the Celtics are no perennial type championship team.
For sure.
I just don't.
For sure. And it's so much diversity in the NBA, or what's the word? Not diversity, but
parity.
Parity in the NBA right now. Yeah, man.
Parity.
So much parity in the NBA.
I hate parity.
Man.
I don't like parity.
You don't like it?
No.
Why?
I need some superior people fighting against each other. I don't need a bunch of guys on the same level, and I don't.
It's making for a great playoffs, man, as we switch over to this west side. It's making for a great playoff, man. This Denver Nugget and Oklahoma City Thunder series is what the playoffs is about. I don't know if we'll see another series as good as this one right here. Every game is tight. Leads are switching. Last 4 minutes of the game, every game.
Every game.
This is what we want to see.
Game, and OKC done won 3 of them.
So we see that Michael Porter Jr. put up 20 in one game, and Denver dominated the game that he put up 20 points in.
He ain't put up 20 cents.
Ain't done nothing since.
That's why I don't like these guys.
I can't be the only one thinking about his brother getting banned from the NBA for bets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't be the only one thinking about this right now.
Say no, but this whole thing. Michael Porter Jr., that's how he played his whole career.
My boy show up for 20.
He'll look like he's
for one game and ain't showed up the rest of the series.
He been doing that his whole career to me. That's why Denver is so inconsistent.
He's the factor. He's a 6'11", stretch 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
5.
All 5. And the kid is very capable of putting up points.
But
how do you show up and not put up points?
But when do he do it on a regular basis? He's been doing this forever. That's why I don't have no faith.
He's a forgotten soldier. How's he not putting up 20 points every night when you got Joker, Aaron Gordon, my boy at the point guard, Murray, and like nobody's paying attention to Michael Porter Jr. How's he not going for 20 every night? He's getting wide open looks. I can't be the only one thinking about the fact that his brother got banned this year.
I mean,
for shaving points.
He been doing that forever, man.
Man, it's crazy, man.
He been doing that forever. Well, we'll talk about that later.
I'm just saying, man.
But this the whole thing. To win the championship, it ain't on your 1 and 2 guys. It's on your 3, 4, and 5 guys, man.
What's that?
To win the championship is not on your first 2 guys.
Oh, yeah.
Your team success depends on them guys over there. Are they gonna be consistent? Can they come and give you? You ain't gotta even give me 20 every night. Give me 16 every night. To be consistent. Don't come up here and give me 20 and then 2.
Yeah, man. Like how can I make plans?
These guys to me, Michael Porter been doing that forever. And I'm gonna tell you, I love Aaron Gordon. But to me, Aaron Gordon haven't never lived up to his potential on a consistent basis. He hadn't. On a consistent basis. Man, because Aaron Gordon can shoot. Yeah. He can jump out the gym. He can rebound. All that. But he can't seem to do it every night.
Yeah. Aaron Gordon been extremely inconsistent, man.
Yeah.
And that's
and
sports,
Michael Porter, too.
Yeah, consistency.
Because if they could be consistent, Denver would be in the lead right now rather than
consistent execution, man. Yeah. That's pretty wild, man. But great series right there. Right now, OKC's up 3-2, right? Big win for them boys, right?
3-2?
Is it 2-2? They up 3-2, I believe.
3-2.
Yeah, they up 3-2. And that's a great series right now. It's gonna go. I think that'll go to 7.
Yeah, because everybody else is up 3-1.
Because
or else it's over. Yeah.
Everybody else, I know the Celtics won the title last year, but I think everybody still respects the Nuggets as the champion. You know, when they go up against them, they know they got to bring they lunch pail and they hard hat. You know, the Nuggets is about the only team.
Because if the Nuggets have a good game, man, can't nobody beat the Nuggets.
Man, I'm telling you.
Just like, let me say it like this. When Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. is halfway consistent, the Nuggets will win the championship. Simple as that.
No questions asked. Easy money. Let me see. Yeah, JB know better for sure. Luka was ball hogging. He was old. Luka was really a problem if they couldn't see Brunson was exactly. And man, what if the Mavericks still had Brunson and Carlisle?
Huh?
This proves Luka was really if they add superior, it's good ball. Yeah. I agree, Trip. Everything you saying, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with you, bro. 100%.
We rolling with you, Trip.
100%. And that next series, man, it's also a very good series right now. Golden State, I mean, of course, expecting the Minnesota to take it because Steph's injury. Steph's injury was significant. I don't think anybody can argue that, right?
Yeah, but I still had Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Was Steph get hurt or not?
Oh, for sure. I had AE winning this thing too. Minnesota winning this thing, led by AE.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you notice, did you notice this? The 3 games Steph played, they scored 99, 97, and 93. The game he missed, they scored 107.
How?
Because they were playing team ball rather than deferring to Steph.
Yeah. A
whole lot of time, these guys can't play the kind of ball that they're capable of playing because, give it to him. He got to get 20 shots, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just saying.
And to that point, that's why I say Boston is very dangerous right now with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, all I'm saying, you mean New York is very dangerous?
No.
Oh, Boston? No, they
because they don't have to worry about splitting the rock.
Yeah.
Who's our guy? Jaylen Brown or Jayson Tatum?
But I think New York is balling too good right now. That's just my opinion. But you know, we give a whole lot of time, as far as I get concerned, we give one guy way too much credit.
For sure. For sure.
Like, this guy did. Yeah, he did a lot, but his teammates did a lot also.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, and like I say, Golden State, I had Minnesota anyway. And do you know what would really be a kind of really deal if New York and Minnesota played for a championship?
You think that would be cool?
Yeah.
Why? New York and Minnesota?
Yeah. That looked like who it's headed to.
Man, I think that'd be.
That's who it looked like it's heading to almost. I guess Indiana.
I can't put.
But do you know?
I can't put the Knicks in over the Pacers. I don't think the Knicks gonna beat the Pacers. I'm sorry.
Well, I said it.
I think the Pacers sweep through the Knicks.
I didn't think they were gonna beat Boston.
Who, the Knicks?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't either, but Boston, they got that, that second year.
Yeah, they got that hangover.
That hangover, man.
Yeah.
Like, they not coming, they not hungry. They don't look hungry anymore.
Yeah.
They look real full right now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I say, man, it's a lot of things people say.
And what changes did Boston make? They came back with the same team. Don't look, you either getting better or worse. Nothing stays the same. Everybody else in the league got a little better when Boston came back with their championship squad.
And then Boston got a lot of people just talk about, man, Al Horford has been around a long time.
For sure.
They got some. Drew Holiday ain't no baby either. He been around for a minute, so.
So they got the same guys.
Exactly, but a lot of them are a year older.
Jordan didn't come back with the same guys. There was always some type of addition. Whether it was Cool Coach, whether it was Kerr, whether it was Paxson, whoever, Paxson from Hodges, Kerr from Paxson, Cool Coach, Dennis Rodman coming, Horace Grant coming.
Oh yeah.
B.J. Armstrong. Like there was always a tweak. It was never the same.
Exactly.
Boston came back with the same recipe. You can't do that.
All those teams, and you know what Chicago got there for?
Where's that?
LA and Boston. Go look at the Showtime Lakers. They had Ball McAdoo. When Ball McAdoo left, they went and got Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson left. They went and got
AC Green or something.
Went and got Kurt Ramos.
Yeah.
Then they went and got AC Green. They were always bringing in somebody.
Yes. And not just another body.
Yeah,
like
somebody that can rebound
the game in some way, shape,
we need a scorer off the bench. Let's go get Ball McAdoo. Yeah. We need some toughness inside. Let's get Michael Thompson. Yeah. They were always like Kobe and them the same thing. Let's go get Glenn Rice. Yeah. All these teams always do. See, and then now the players are doing it. Oh, I'm gonna go over here with them rather than the general manager doing it. For sure. The same thing been going on forever.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just saying. Boston came back
with the exact same thing.
Same. Hey, if you don't learn nothing today, learn this. Nothing stays the same. And like you say, you're getting better, getting worse.
You either getting better or you getting worse. So if you didn't get nobody, if you came back with the same team, that means you got worse. Worse, not better.
You got worse. That's it.
Yeah, simple. That's an easy equation.
Absolutely.
That's an easy equation.
Absolutely, right there, man. Yeah. So but I know we off the Knicks and them, but man, Minnesota.
This is freelancing,
man. Little brother about to beat big brother. How you say what little brother got to do to big brother?
He got to dog that ass, man.
You got to dog him, man.
To get him off of it, man. To earn that respect from your big brother, you got to show him that you're on the same level or better.
How my boy hit it? How my boy hit them threes or whatever? He be hitting them threes like that or whatever he be doing.
I thought it was like this.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. That boy, that boy coming with it, man.
Hey. Even though y'all were 12 for 76, you
still coming with it, man.
For 2 games, 12 for 76. But I also hold on.
I love watching. Hey, I'll be watching tonight. I tell you.
Oh yeah.
I'll be watching tonight.
Yeah, I'll be.
That's my. He like watching Jordan at this point to me, man. I could care less about the Timberwolves, but when AE on, that is must see TV.
And then when he gets some help from Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
When he gets some help.
Yeah.
That's what Minnesota good when he gets some help.
Oh, and shout out Hardenstein. Because Aaron Gordon tried to go in there and did do the Hardenstein, what he did, the young skinny body boy. On that dunk, Hardenstein was not having it. And that's when the Nuggets lost that game.
Yeah.
It's all I'm saying. When you see something like that.
Now, that was a real.
That deflates the whole.
That was a real NBA playoff defensive play.
That's a stuff right there at the rim. Hardenstein came across. Big boy, hey, what's my little body? I can't think of my boy. Number 7 for Oklahoma City. That Aaron Gordon folded up like a folding chair.
Holmgren.
Hey, Hardenstein said, I ain't Holmgren, big dog.
Holmgren was shook after that.
Hey, they lost the game.
Because you see when he was going to, they called timeout or something.
Yeah, went to the bench.
The teammate was like, you okay? I mean, I couldn't read his lip, but when you got your hand on my shoulder like that, I just got ducked on, knocked to the floor, and missed the free throw. He was like, you going to be all right for the rest of the game?
Hey, when he went up for that block, he didn't expect to be on the ground in the fetal position.
No.
That's all I'm trying to say. So, yeah. But nah, man, that series is going to be great, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to Game 6 over there. With that the OKC and Nuggets game. But yeah, man. Timberwolves, they're going to take that series, man. Golden State. Shout out E40. We still love you, dog.
Oh, yeah. Father water.
Hey, it's been a good run, man. Sucks to see Steph go down with that injury like that, man. Caught by a hammy, man. Hamstrings popping, everything stopping. And to the young lady that told me Steph's going to be back in a week.
A week going to be too long.
Crickets.
It'll be over.
Told you it was going to be 3 weeks. That's all I'm saying. It's a wrap, son.
All I'm saying, 1 week from now, it'll be over.
Crickets. All right,
Steph
Nick.
will be on a boat, and he'll be on a boat.
Hey, y'all know what time it is? Trip, your favorite time. No, it's not your favorite time show. It's everybody's favorite time of the show right now. It's time for Ring the Bell with What's good, man? This week, who we got?
So, man, we got George McGinnis.
Yeah.
They call him Big Mac, and they call him McGinnis the Magnificent.
Hey, can't wait to hear about this cat.
Hey, man, go pull up some footage of this guy. First, I'm gonna tell you about his college career, which was very short. He played 2 years at the University of Indiana, because back then freshmen could not play varsity. He played 1 year of varsity ball. He was the first sophomore to lead the Big Ten in scoring and rebounding.
Yeah.
George McGinnis.
Man.
And George McGinnis was that dude, and it's just some things I gotta. Well, let me tell you where he came from. He didn't graduate. He came from the University of Indiana.
Hoosier?
Yeah, in 1971.
Okay.
He led the Big Ten in scoring and rebound, the first sophomore to ever do that.
Wow.
And
How big was he?
6'8".
Okay, so he had some size on him.
Yeah, 6'8".
Okay.
His NBA career average is 20.2, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. He's George McGinnis was one of the driving forces that forced the NBA to merge with the ABA. Rick Barry went from the NBA to the ABA and then back to the NBA. It was Rick Barry, Julius Erving, George McGinnis, George Gervin, Artis Gilmore. I'm probably leaving off some guys, but those were 5 of the main driving forces that forced the NBA. Said these guys too good. We need, and they drawing a lot of viewership. So let's get them in the NBA. And that was George McGinnis. Man, if George McGinnis could play, and this is one thing too about George McGinnis, his hands was huge. Huge. George McGinnis and Connie Hawkins kept the ball in one hand more than anybody I ever saw. He very rarely even put his left hand on the ball unless it was a rebound. He held the ball like this. Then when he got ready to drive to the basket, he would drive to the basket with the ball in one hand and shift it over and do like this and scoop it in. No, he had huge hands.
That's what Craig Hodges said about Michael Jordan, too, though.
Yeah, no, his hand's bigger than Michael Jordan.
He said that right hand.
No. I would say, to me, other than Wilt, Wilt's still 7 foot. Other than anybody under 6 foot, 7 foot, the biggest hands that I can remember seeing is Connie Hawkins and George McGinnis. They had bigger than Jordan.
Yeah.
Bigger than Jordan's.
And Kawhi Leonard, too? Because he got some, that's the...
Kawhi's hands may be bigger than Michael's.
Yeah, he got some big hands.
Yeah, but it's the way he played.
Yeah.
He kept the ball in one hand to let you know that, I have seen him block guys' shot. Guy go put a layup, he just get the ball off the backboard with one hand.
Wow.
He don't even put 2 hands.
Crazy.
George McGinnis was that dude, man, and I'm just gonna run down he's on the ABA all-time team. He's a 3-time All-Star. He's in the Hall of Fame, and he got drafted in 1971 from the University of Indiana. He got drafted by the Indiana Pacers, which at that time they were in the ABA. And his rookie year, he averaged 71-72. He averaged 16.9 points, 9.7 rebounds. 72-73, he averaged 27 points, 27.6 points, 12.5 rebounds. In 73-74, he averaged 25.9. This is all in the ABA, 15 rebounds. And then 74-75, he averaged 29.5 and 14.3 rebounds. And then that's when 75, that's when the ABA merged with the NBA. And he was on the same team with Julius Erving. Dr. J.
Wow.
He was on the same team. And then in 75, 76, he averaged 23 points, 12.6 rebounds. And then in 76, he averaged 21.4 points and 11.5 rebounds.
Man.
But in 1976, that's the year that the Portland Trailblazers and Bill Walton and Maurice Lucas and Dave Twarsick and I think Henry Bibby might have been on that team. Then he went to Philadelphia. Mike Bibby's daddy, they had a very good lineup, and they beat Philadelphia 76ers for the NBA championship. And this is what happened to me. Philadelphia had the most talent, but they didn't have the best team, because at that time, Philadelphia was trying to figure out who was going to be the lead horse, Julius Erving or George McGinnis.
Yeah.
And that was in 70,
Wow.
75.
That's saying something.
George McGinnis was that dude.
So they
He
sound
was
like
even that good.
Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum on the same squad.
I would say it was even closer than that. Because George McGinnis was rebounding and scoring. He's doing the same thing Dr. J was doing. But once they lost to Portland in the championship, somebody kind of got to take the blame.
Oh, for sure.
And George McGinnis was there. He played one more year with Philadelphia, which was 76. Once they lost to Portland, he played one more year with Philadelphia, which was 77, 78. He averaged 20 points and 10 rebounds. And then they traded him to Denver. And his first year at Denver, he averaged 22 points, 22.6, and 11.4 rebounds. But once he, Dr. J became the face of the league, pretty much.
Yeah.
Dr. J became the face of the league, and George McGinnis became the problem.
Wow.
After they lost to Portland, and then they traded him to Denver, and then once
It sounds just like Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum.
but they traded him to
Don't it?
kind of sort of, but I'm saying it was a closer. Who was the leader?
That sounds like both of them too.
Yeah. And then so they traded him to Denver. The first year averaged 22 points, and then Denver traded him back to Indiana.
Yeah. Wow.
And then he was once you kind of like Monte Ellis. Once you leave a team, you just can't seem to recover from it. Or they say you the problem. That's why you left him over here.
Yeah.
But for his first 6 or 7 professional league pro seasons,
yeah,
man, he was just as good as anybody.
But
once they lost to Portland, him and Lloyd Free, which became World B. Free, was the problem. And Dr. J became the face of the league.
Yeah.
And then Dr. J took them to 3 more championships, even though they lost 2.
Wow.
2 of the 3 he only. But Dr. J became the face, and he became the problem.
Yeah.
But not necessarily the problem. But
that's how they depicted it, though.
Yeah, that's how they do.
The media, man.
Yeah,
media gonna have a darling.
So when you got a guy that averages
27,
25, 29, 23, 21, 20, 22, the guy can play.
Yeah.
But right now, if you go ask one of the young guys, who is George McGinnis? But he's in the Hall of Fame. He's on the All-ABA all-time team. There's some good dudes in the ABA.
Man, I ain't never heard of, I heard of George McGinnis.
But if you go look it up.
Nothing significant.
But if you go look him up, if you go look at the highlights of George McGinnis, you may not ever even see him put his left hand on the ball.
Wow.
That's how one-handed dominant he was.
And they can do nothing. They can stop it. They know he's going right and they can't stop it. I think that's more talented than a guy that can go left and right. You know I'm going right.
You know what I'm gonna do.
And you can't stop me.
Yeah. No, so when I hear
why.
George McGinnis could play, man.
Yeah.
George McGinnis could play. Yeah. And if any of y'all go look up some highlights on him, and like I said, you may not even see his left hand touch the ball.
Yeah.
He rebound. I see him go get a rebound one hand, bring it down one hand.
Man.
Pass it out. They throw it to him. He catch it with one hand, everything with one hand.
Balling.
Yeah.
Big
6'8".
Hey.
And they called him Big Mac and McGinnis the Magnificent.
Hey, and what they say about them nicknames,
Hey, you got to earn them.
Got to earn them.
And at first, I'm going to tell you like this. The first 2 or 3 years in Philly, when they played together, I couldn't really tell who was the best either.
Wow.
I was like everybody else.
So
Who's going to be the lead hard?
Yeah.
But then, Dr. J was more charismatic, more personable.
Media friendly,
more media friendly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know.
He was more commercial.
Yeah. One while Dr. J was the face of the league, man.
Yeah. I'm looking at George McGinnis' shot right here. Just his form. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you right now, they didn't want him to be the face of the league shooting like that.
No, they didn't. No, didn't.
My boy shooting behind his head.
Oh, yeah, then And like I say, I'm surprised that he even got the other hand on the ball. That's one of my all I remember is this, you know.
He said, "What shot is that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, George McGinnis 6'8". Man, George was a horse, man, because he could. You see, he averaged 11, 12.
Yeah.
What his highest rebounds? Yeah.
Nah, it's double doubles.
15, 14, 12, 12, 11, 11.
Double machine.
Yeah.
He averaged a double for his career.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's that's significant, man.
And then, these guys, George McGinnis, he was probably 26 when he got to the NBA.
Yeah.
Because he'd been in the ABA. Like Dr. J was 27.
Yeah.
So if you put their ABA points and rebounds with their NBA points and rebounds, they'll be further up the list.
Yep. Man, it's crazy. It's like Ichiro in Japan and in the MLB. He had 3,000 hits in Japan and
before he even got here.
Got 3,000, 4,000 over here in America or something like that.
No, he ain't got
3,000 here in America. He got 3,000 here in America. Yeah.
No. I think Pete Rose almost got 4, ain't he?
Yeah. No, he's not the only one. Ty Kyle got 4,000 too.
Yeah. They're the only two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about
But Ichiro would be in that list if he had his Japanese stuff.
If you add his Japanese, which actually proved that it's about the same because he got the same amount of hits about the same amount of years.
Yep. Exactly, man. Just different names.
Yeah, different name.
That's it. Talent the same.
ABA, NBA. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, man, that is another
George
great
McGinnis
segment of Ring the Bell with George McGinnis right there, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Big George.
Ring the bell with Moving along. On to this NFL talk real
fast.
So, I don't know if you saw that it was announced that the Dallas Cowboys will be getting their ass whooped, belt to ass, on opening night and Thanksgiving this season.
They play Philadelphia on both nights?
No, they playing Kansas City on Thanksgiving. Belt
For
to
what,
ass.
man? They can't do that ever. But the Cowboys.
They probably gonna have some throwback uniforms on them.
No, the Cowboys been on
Dallas
Thanksgiving
Cowboys.
Day since the 60s, so
Yeah.
that's a tradition, okay.
For sure,
And
but
it don't have nothing to do with being good.
They ain't been playing Kansas City though.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be on there
for
if
sure.
they hadn't been, because it ain't got nothing to do with being good.
That's why I don't know why they got them opening Thursday night football against Philly. Like, what's that about? And so that brings me to this first question. Does George Pickens move the meter for you, huh?
No.
I mean,
no.
Now we got possibly a receiving tandem that can compete with Jamar Chase and what's my other guy up there? And number 5, T. Higgins up in Cincinnati.
Been there, done that. We had Amari Cooper, which may be better than George Pickens.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Didn't move the needle then. It ain't gonna move the needle now. You got to get some different. Man, you can.
Is George Pickens more like Dez or is he more like Amari?
It don't matter who he like. If he got to get the ball first.
That's what I'm at. Is he more like Dez or is he more like Amari?
More like Dez, which is gonna be hard to get the ball.
And so
Dak only throw to guys he think is open. Cause if he throw it up,
mistake me if I'm wrong, but they got rid of Dez and got Amari because they said that Dak needs great route runners.
Pickens
right?
ain't no Pickens is.
That's
Pickens,
not. He's a downfield guy, right?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when Dak had a Hail Mary attempt, he threw the ball 40 yards and the ball landed at the 20 last year. Right?
No, you're wrong. I threw it at 41.
It landed at the 19. My bad, huh? My bad. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. No, I'm just saying. That don't move the needle.
Amari Cooper's better than George Pickens. Way better. Like that's the point.
That don't move the needle.
That's what I'm saying. The Cowboys, just the logic. They got rid of Dez because they said they need a good route runner, so they brought in Amari. Then they let Amari go, and they go get a guy in George Pickens that's more like Dez. And Dak still ain't hit the side of a boat.
But this is the thing. Dak needs receivers like that, but he not going to. They got to take the ball.
I'm sorry.
Because the ball may not be thrown that good, so they need to take it.
Yeah, it's like, look, George Pickens can't throw to himself, especially downfield.
And like I said, we've been there, done that. This is our second time having two pretty good receivers. So what make it different the second time than it was the first time? Nothing. We got the same sorry line. We got the same sorry quarterback.
So what about the people that say, well, they're preparing for Joe Milton with these guys? The quarterback, this guy
my question for them, what the hell Joe Milton done? Nothing.
I mean, same thing the
you
Cowboys have done.
You're hoping against hope, man.
Yeah.
Joe Milton.
He's shown that he's got a cannon for an arm is what he's shown. He's shown that he can go into the game
he
and
can throw deep,
some
right?
passes.
He can throw deep, and he got to
throw deep, and he can throw accurately.
So
he looked good with New England in the opportunities that he got late in the season last year.
So is he going to have time to throw the ball?
Is he going to get a chance to throw the ball?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you going to sit $50 million on the bench? You're not, man. You're not going to sit $50 million on the bench for the next 2 years.
It's just business.
Yeah.
You know? Unless Jerry Jones admits that he paid Dak to be his son. That's it. That's the only way that Joe Milton going to get on the field. Unless if Jerry Jones come out here and say, hey, we paid Dak because I like him. Not because he's great. We like the guy. He's blockchain friendly. My guy can jump on any media ad and smile and get big bucks in here.
He can sleep on the sleep numbers.
Sleep numbers, you know.
But can he quarterback a team to the NFC Championship? Hell to the no.
Can he get him to the second round without a bye week?
No.
My boy got 2 playoff wins, right?
You know, going to get a receiver is not you, man. You got to. That's the position that will not move the needle at all. Maybe if you really got a top-notch running back, if you got a top DN, outside life, that might move the needle. But a wide receiver is not moving the needle at all, man. Come on, stop
that don't make sense, man. For what? If you don't got a guy that can deliver the ball.
If you don't go get a guy that's really better than a guy you had before, how can it mean no more? We already had 2 good receivers.
But everybody's excited. But that's what Jerry wants is excitement.
But that's what I said last week.
He wants something to say.
Jerry know how to get the fans excited about nothing.
Get the people going, man.
Everybody, George Pickens come to Dallas. So what?
Man, playoffs.
Oh, no.
I just want to win a game, huh? I just want to win a game.
I want to win a playoff.
Will the Cowboys make the playoffs?
What did you do? They got last place schedule. So they might win 9 or 10 games.
I mean, they need a last place schedule. They got a last place schedule this year? Are they trying to give them as much help as possible then?
That's why they finished in East last. No, they finished. No, New York finished last. Then.
Yeah.
Well, they got they ain't got no division. You know, the other couple years they had a division 1 schedule, and they had a wild card schedule. Now you got a non-playoff third place schedule in your division, which if you'd have been in the other divisions, so you're about number. How many teams in the 16 in the NFC?
Something like that.
Dallas is about number 12 or 13.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Yeah, so I mean, so you're gonna need more than George Pickens for. That's like your car being on empty, and you go get $3 worth of gas. Hey, and I just passed Walmart today. Gas
on a road trip.
Gas $3.06 at Walmart. Your car on empty. You go get $3. You ain't got a gallon. So did the needle move? Did the needle move?
The needle didn't move. Not a millimeter.
So you really got $3 worth of gas on the empty gas tank. Gas $3.06 a gallon. The needle didn't move, and you got a 20-gallon tank. You didn't get quite a 1 gallon, and the needle don't move. Man.
Hey, and when you start the car, by 8 of them, by 8 of the miles getting ate up right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know,
by the time you get to the stop sign, you need some more gas. That's all. I'm just saying. That do nothing for
the Cowboys.
Nothing
don't move the meter. Not a move, man. Not a measure.
Yeah.
It's all good though, man. That's what we get though. That's what we get for being Cowboys fans. Thank you. Appreciate it, Jerry. Thank you so much for going out and signing another quarterback and another receiver. Let's go get 2 more quarterbacks and 2 more receivers and see if anything else happens. Because we know you're not going to get nobody better than Dak. You can go sign Jamar Chase and Jerry Rice from the 80s, and it's still not going to move the meter, man. These boys can't throw to themselves.
Man, you can get Jerry Rice and run them off, man. Or to Jerry Rice, T.O., whoever else you want to get. Marvin Harris.
Hey, bring back all the 88s.
Hayes,
Drew Pearson, Michael Irvin.
Whoever you.
We can load these boys up on the line, dog. Go spread offense, and it ain't gonna move the needle, dog.
Tell him, say, go deep, but the ball ain't gonna reach you. Go deep, but the ball ain't gonna reach you.
It's all good.
All good.
But at least we doing better than the Saints.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, first of all, First of all, they don't draft Shedeur Sanders when they had the opportunity. They go get Tyler Show. Tyler Show gonna show you it was the wrong idea to get him. I mean, I don't know. I'll give a kid a chance. I'll give him a chance. I'm not saying Shedeur would have went out there and saved him, but he'd have gave him a better chance. Apparently, from what I'm saying from these Browns practices, when Shedeur looks pretty solid.
Man, he been looking solid in practice. And this the whole thing.
I wouldn't
that you
expect
can say
anything else.
You can say whatever you want to say about Shedeur, but he's not gonna fold under pressure. Put on the pressure all his life. He did outside the song. Everybody been watching, criticizing, talking about you, everything. Since he ever played. Since he at first when he was in Pee Wee. People, oh man, don't still. Dion got his songs out there. They can't play, man. He can't throw away from nothing. Blah 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 blah. I heard all this myself.
Man, Colorado was basically Shedeur's NFL initiation, cause all he did was get his ass whooped. My boy got jumped. My boy got beat up.
He got more
consistently
sacks
in Colorado.
I don't know about his senior year, but his junior year, he was the most sacked quarterback
Absolutely.
in the FBC. Probably the same thing as his senior year.
They had a nice little run his senior year.
Yeah.
But
he was
still getting lit up.
Yeah. And he got up and he delivered every time.
That was his NFL initiation.
Oh, yeah.
And like you said, he got up. He kept getting up, kept fighting. Hey, man, Mike Tomlin, I still don't know why the Steelers didn't take him. Mike Tomlin, that wasn't the Mike Tomlin thing. That's how I know it was collusion. Because Mike Tomlin talked about the, what's the word they use? The intangibles that Shedeur Sanders showed, the grit he showed, the ability to get up off the ground consistently after getting your ass whooped. Still coming out, making plays, beating Baylor at the end of the game. Never giving up on your team. Doing your job, stick-to-itiveness, man. Leadership qualities that Shedeur showed all season. We see the kid's accurate as hell. Of course, we told y'all well in advance that the Steelers were going to draft old boy from Ohio State by way of Kansas State. We told y'all Will Howard. We told y'all that was going to happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You picked that one, Jay.
We predicted that already. But yet and still, you got an opportunity to get a kid that knows the game. Like Shedeur reminds me of almost a Pat Mahomes, right? Growing up in the locker rooms, growing up in the spotlight, except Mahomes grew up in East Texas out of the spotlight and just got to play football. You know, but Shedeur has done the same thing. What up, nephew? As a Falcon fan, we finna mop their ass all season. Hey, the Aints, you already know the Aints, bro. You know the Saints ain't shh. That's what Saints stand for. That's the acronym for Saints. Saints ain't shh.
They the Saints and the Aints and the Caints.
You feel me?
They Aints and they Caints.
Yeah, hey, what do you say? Tomlin didn't want him because he ain't eating watermelon and dancing. He not Cordell enough. Hey, man, hey. I don't know why. It's still Deion's son. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why he went to the field round. It's still
Deion's son. I know why he went to the field round. Everybody know why.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But, you know, to hear Tomlin say the things that he said about Shedeur and not take him just is baffling to me. But we knew Will Howard. They knew that they wanted Will Howard. They ended up getting Will Howard in the 6th round. So they went and, secured other roles and other spots on the team to protect Will Howard.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they got him in running back.
And then he knew where he wanted Will Howard, so that's why he didn't draft Shedeur.
Yeah.
He knew he wanted Will Howard.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, in Pittsburgh, got that swirling wind up there. Three River City, Big Ben showed to be a solid quarterback for those guys, a big guy. I can't believe the Jets and the Giants didn't go after Will Howard with that swirling wind in them stadiums. Big quarterbacks, especially with how Josh Allen's up there playing. I just knew one of them New York teams was going to go after Will Howard if they had the chance. But y'all are idiots. I'm sorry to say it. Okay? Hire me. I'll line you up. like a barber. You know what I'm saying? In the first chair. You feel me? I get you right, dog. You ain't even gotta ask. You know, it's just gonna be hard to find me. Is all I'm saying. You know.
Oh yeah.
But nah, man. I don't know. That's baffling to me. You know, I don't understand some of the logic behind this. You hear what Kendrick had Sam say at the Super Bowl? It's too loud to block the ghetto. Yeah, man. Exactly, bro. It's too loud to block. Exactly, bro. How the safety from ND to the Falcons got? Oh, he cold, bro. Y'all got y'all a solid one. Hey, if you saw Notre Dame's defense last year, bro, we was ranked top 10 in several categories, and he was one of the main reasons why, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He was cold-blooded all over the field, dog. Y'all got you one. Remember, your boy up in Baltimore, Hamilton, he took his spot. You feel me? After he went to the Ravens, you know? A couple years after he went to the Ravens, but I'm saying, same quality player, same type player. Not as big as Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton's 6'4", from Atlanta, Georgia as well, while we talking about them Georgians. Ryan,
Georgia
nephew,
boy.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Saints, you know, Saints ain't it. Derek Carr retired, and them boys, and they been lost, you know, other than that ass whooping they gave them Cowboys. Hey, they put belt to ass. Did you hear that New Orleans Saints freestyle?
No.
I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick, because that's one of the greatest. Have y'all heard that New Orleans Saints freestyle, man? I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick, and I'm gonna share it with everybody on here, man.
But I also told you last year when they gave the Cowboys that bull whooping, I told you they was through, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because they thought that was the Super Bowl.
Yep.
How many games they went after
Celebrating down the streets of Arlington.
Yeah, all that.
You know, got the band playing out in Arlington, and the boys won 2 games on the season.
I told you, I said, they beat the Cowboys, that's no big deal, but they acted like it was a big deal.
Yeah.
You know.
Let me see. Freestyle. See if I can find this song for y'all real quick, man. That'd be great. Is this it? Oh, heck no, that ain't it. My bad, y'all. Let me see if I can find it.
Whatever you
I'll give
find.
it a couple more seconds.
Yeah, we do not own the copyrights to the song.
Yeah, well, but it's on YouTube, man. It's open to the public now.
Hey, that's what they say until you do it.
Yeah, you're right. Let me see
Whatever
if I can
it
find
is,
this,
we do
man.
not own the copyrights to that song.
Man, I can't find it, but y'all got to go find that song, man. I was going to try to find it. I'll try to find it for next week or whatnot, but it's a great song, man. Tune in, check it out. It's funny. It's very funny, man. Very, very funny. But moving along. CU Buffs NFL class. So, man, we got Shedeur showing out in Cleveland right now in practice. Showing, you know, battling with Dylan Gabriel. I hear he's edging it out. Some people say Shedeur's ahead. Some people say Dylan Gabriel's ahead.
Well, most of the people I saw said Shedeur's head, hands down.
Absolutely.
That's what I mean.
Teammates, everybody saying Shedeur
is a hands down.
Yeah, they're going to make him work for it, but I believe it's Shedeur's job to lose up there in Cleveland. You got Jimmy Horn out in Carolina doing his thing. They say he's showing out.
Oh, yeah.
Showing his speed, showing his ability out there in Carolina. You got Travis Hunter and B.J. Green, I believe that's his name, the linebacker, right? From Colorado. Remember, it was Green and the other kid that ended up transferring to Florida. I forget where he transferred to. But he transferred somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, going ham, right? That's what happened when you leave Colorado. They forget about your name.
Yeah.
Right? But the alums, we remember y'all. But Travis Hunter and Green going ham in Jacksonville. We got LaJohntay Wester going hard up in Baltimore. That was huge. I think that's going to be nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lamar got him another weapon, is what I think about that young buck, Mr. Wester. That's a football player. All right? What I'm trying to tell you is Colorado is doing what they set out to do. These boys getting that opportunity.
And they balling.
And they balling. They showing up and they balling, man. So kudos to them Buffs. Y'all got a nice little system going. I don't got to tell you that. You know it already. You know, they asked Travis Hunter about practice. What you think about practice? He's like, hey, it's pretty much how we was practicing in Colorado. Yeah. You know? Oh, yeah. Except we practice in Colorado about 15 minutes longer. A little harder.
Yeah.
You know? But same regimen. Organization. They're getting Big time training. That's what happens, man, when you mess with the pros, man.
No, yeah, you get trained like you're a pro.
Preparation. First picture I saw, first video I saw Shador going into the locker room. That boy had that book in hand.
Oh, yeah.
One thing you know about these Colorado boys, they going to get that study time in.
Well, you know, Shador already.
They going to know that playbook.
Yeah, you know, Shador already got the number 1 selling jersey up in Cleveland.
Absolutely. He had the number 1 selling jersey of all the rookies in that draft.
Yeah. Now you got, I mean, so you know if you got the number 1 in Cleveland, they got some stats. He got his jersey selling better than Myles Garrett.
Hey, that's wild. That's wild right there.
And this is the thing that Shador is doing. Shador getting the fans on his side.
Oh, absolutely, because he getting into that community, man.
Man, Shador already.
You got to get embedded into that
man,
community,
he already
man.
been to 4 or 5 schools, man.
Yeah. Doing his thing, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, y'all seeing what it's about, man. It ain't no game. That boy, hey, his pops, if you don't think Deion got that young man ready to play some football and to do the off-the-field things the right way, knowing what to do to stay out of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We ain't saying Shador with a girlfriend yet. I know he done had
only,
plenty.
Yeah, but because that's the only trouble. I mean, we ain't gonna say trouble, but the only thing that Deion did then was, you know, he got married, got divorced, and you know, and Pilar did whatever she did, but it all turned out to be fraudulent.
All in the public space.
Yeah, because
in the public eye.
he ended up with the kids, and she did.
Exactly.
So it was all fraudulent.
Exactly,
You know,
man.
so,
exactly, man. So, you know, shout out to those CU Buffs. That program is doing a wonderful job out there. I'll be back October 15th around that time. Yes, sir. It's going to be a great time. I got to come see a win, though. I got to come see a win. You know what I say? All right, moving on, man. What we got up next, man? Raw. Oh, yeah. This Trip favorite time of the show now. Let's going to get to it. Let's going to get to it.
In my opinion.
It's time for IMO. In my opinion. What you got for the people this week?
Man, in my opinion, people always get it twisted. They always talk about, this is about the NBA. They always talk about 2 stars, they got this guy, they got that guy. But to me, when you win a championship, you got to have the other guys. You win a championship with your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th guys.
Absolutely.
You don't win. You don't win with LeBron James and D Wade.
Yeah.
Because when they lost to the Dallas Mavericks, it wasn't Jayson Kidd and Dirk Nowitzki. It was Tyson Chandler. Had nobody for Tyson Chandler.
Yep.
They had nobody for J.J. Barrett.
Yep.
Had nobody for Jason Terry.
Yep.
They had nobody for Sean Marion.
Yep.
You know, they had nobody for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th guy. They had somebody for the first 2.
We had a whole team for LeBron.
Yeah, we had a whole
team.
And
Sean Stevens.
And that goes back to the Magic, Bird, whoever. When Magic and Kareem probably canceled out Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. But then Magic had Michael Cooper.
Yep.
Byron Scott.
Yep.
Bob McAdoo.
Yep.
You know, those kind of guys.
Yep.
You know, Kirk Ramos, even though
Michael Thompson.
Michael Thompson. Michael Cooper. I could go on and on.
Yeah.
And then when Boston even beat Chicago, it wasn't Michael and Scotty.
Yeah.
Because they could probably deal with Bird and McHale. But then they had Parrish.
Yeah.
They had Bill Walton coming off the bench. They had, Tiny Archibald coming off the bench. They had Dennis Johnson. They had Danny Ainge. They had
MJ was losing to Tiny Archibald?
when he was with Boston. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When Boston won I think Tiny Archibald got a couple of rings with Boston.
Yeah.
And coming off the bench.
Yeah.
And not as an MVP or scoring champion, which he was. And Bob McAdoo won the championship with the Lakers coming off the bench, but he had been an MVP and a scoring champion.
Yeah, these are their later years when some of that athleticism left, but that IQ was still extremely high.
Everybody concentrate on MJ and Scotty, Magic and Kareem. Man, you better have them other guys, man. You better have some Byron Scott, some Coopers. You better have some J.J. Barreros and some Sean Marions and all that. You can't
have some grimy guys.
Yeah, you got to have some guys.
You got to have some Dennis Rodmans and some Morris Grants down there getting them boys.
And then when you don't have those kind of guys, you know what happened? your number one player got to average a triple-double and y'all still going to lose.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, LeBron James or
James.
Jerry West.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff Jerry West did in the NBA Finals. He still got the 7-game scoring record in the NBA Finals. You got to average 43. What I did a few last year. You got to average over 43 points to score more than Jerry West did. 43.5 points to score more than Jerry West did. But then they say Bill Russell did all this. Bill Russell. Jerry West didn't have enough help. Man, but go look at Bill Russell, 6'4", 5th, and 6th guy. They were better than Jerry West. It ain't your first 1 or 2 guys. Man, it's some other guys you win championships with.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
And you can look at the history of basketball, and it'll pan out every time.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It'll pan out every time, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great opinion right there. Huh?
That's just my opinion.
That's a great opinion right there. You know.
You win championships with your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th guy, not your 1 and 2.
That's the truth in sports, in all sports, unless it's a single man. That's why it's team sports.
I
ain't seen one person beat the team yet.
Nah.
Not yet. Unless we talking about, back in the guy when Andre the Giant was taking on them the tag team partners.
Oh, yeah. Hell, but
10 dudes.
Andre Johnson, 7 foot 4, 500 pounds. Both of them guys 250, so they're still 1-on-1.
Yeah, and he didn't have a team, man. So. Yeah. But yeah, man. What we got over here in the chat, man? Y'all like Trevor Lawrence? I like Trevor Lawrence. I saw him play in person. I saw that national championship game against Notre Dame. That's all I needed to see to know he's got it in him. Whether it's gonna come out or not, that's a different story.
That's a different story.
But I know it's in him.
Trevor Lawrence, all right. Everything but that nickname, man. You got to get a different nickname.
Hey, Ryan say he want to hear what you got to say about Smokey Robinson and ring the bell.
Smokey Robinson? So, what you talking about Smokey? Hey, we got to ring something else on Smokey. Did Smokey just get a lawsuit at 90 years old? Did he just get a lawsuit? Hey, I'm going to tell you like this, Ryan. Say, man, this is the whole thing. I was saying that. I'm trying to find a nice way to say it. I was saying like this. P. Diddy didn't invent the baby oil trick.
Yeah.
He perfected it.
That's it.
He didn't invent it.
That was a hand-me-down.
He got all that. There was some more dudes. And Smokey Robinson had about a bottle or 2 of baby oil before.
Baby oil done been around for a long time.
Long time. P. Diddy just got caught with the most of it.
Hey, Trip say we capping. Trip say Dak ain't that bad. I'm taking it back to the comments, man. Just seeing what everybody's saying right now in the comments. Hey. Out there and see something, say something. B-ball fanatic, what's up, man?
Trip, absolute Trip. I agree with you, Trip.
Oh, we got a new member talking that years in the building. Let's go. Hey, B-ball fanatic. Did you subscribe? Because if you haven't, go and hit that subscribe button one time for your boy. And that notification bell so you know when we come up on this thing, man. That's B-ball fanatic, man.
B-ball fanatic. Let me address Trip right quick.
Yeah.
Trip is absolutely right.
Yeah.
Dak is not that bad.
Yeah.
But I got news for you, Trip. He ain't that good either.
Hey, that's it. That's the problem.
He ain't that good either.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Hey, when you around that average area, you below average, dog. Because
once you're around that average area, you can go either way.
That dog depend on the day.
Yeah.
Depend on the play. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
you're absolutely right. Dak ain't that bad. We ain't that good.
Dak been more unlucky than he been lucky since he been in the league. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
We ain't seen too much.
B-ball fanatic. What B-ball fanatic?
B-ball fanatic, man.
What he say?
Appreciate you, big dog.
What he say?
Hey, so he said my NBA Mount Rushmore: Jordan, Bron, Duncan, Curry. Thoughts?
Oh yeah. Anybody can have their own Mount Rushmore. Yeah. That's the thing. That's B-ball fanatics, Mount Rushmore.
That's an opinion,
and
right
I can't criticize that
for sure.
But it's not my.
You can't criticize.
I mean, but that would because that's his opinion.
Yeah, no doubt.
See, this is where people get it twisted. You can criticize the facts, but you can't criticize my opinion. That's just what I think.
What do you think about his group though?
He got a very nice group, but none of them ain't on my group.
I gotta say this: none of them.
No,
not even Jordan.
No, not Bron either.
Hey y'all, it's been a great show. I see y'all in 2026.
Yeah.
This is the last episode of Noonish. I'm just saying Michael Jordan ain't on his Mount Rushmore, and with that, I'm out.
Yeah.
Beep. Nah. Yeah. So, straight up.
My Mount Rushmore is Kareem, Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, and Magic Johnson. That's my four. I didn't say his four.
So since
I can't criticize his four.
I'm just asking. So
he can't criticize my four either. Cause how you gonna criticize the guy that's got 60 records that ain't never been broken in the NBA? Will Chamberlain. How you gonna criticize Kareem as an all-time leading scorer, and then he would be the all-time shot blocker, but he had played 4 years before shot blocks even became a statistic. He's still number 2 or 3. He's number 2 in all-time rebound. You can't criticize my list either. Bill Russell got 13 rings, and he's the second leading all-time rebounder. You can't criticize mine either. Magic Johnson, five rings, 3 Finals MVPs, the most assists in the NBA playoffs, the most assists in the finals. How can you criticize that list? I can't criticize his list, but he sure can't criticize mine because mine got more statistics and more backup than his got.
I think Jordan.
That's yours.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's yours.
I can't see nobody without Jordan on their Mount Rushmore. I can't see
nobody
Mount Rushmore without Michael Jordan. I think that would be.
I can because I see it all day with my visual.
And for me, my Mount Rushmore, even without seeing Will and Bill Russell play, they on there. Just because of what I know that they've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of the rings that Bill Russell accumulated, right?
See,
and the fact that he was a player coach on 2 of those,
and that's why everybody get confused when I say he got 13 rings. He won 11 as a player, and he was the coach for 2 of those. He get a ring as a coach and a player, so I'm going to give him 13 rings.
That's player coach. Like, the fact that Bill Russell was a player coach, he's the first.
For 2 NBA championships.
He's the first head on the NBA Mount Rushmore for me. And then Will Chamberlain, just because
all the stuff he did.
Will Chamberlain was basically like, talking about Jesus back in the day. Like, he was just a figment of my imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just this overwhelmingly ridiculous caricature, this person that I had never back in the day before internet is what I'm saying. When we can only get hand-me-down stories about Will Chamberlain scoring 100 points. It's like, really? Is this really real? But y'all don't have no pictures? Y'all don't got no video footage? And this is what we was told in the 90s. Now all this stuff has come out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Pictures, videos, all this stuff.
And all the video you see of Will.
And everything.
He fast, jumping, handling the ball.
So I can't argue with those two from back in the gap. But MJ for sure, I got to put him in there. And then that fourth one, that fourth one is a tough one for me. That fourth one is a tough one for me. But I can't argue with that. I feel like Tim Duncan is the misnomer in that equation because everybody else is on that list is superstars and had their air. Tim Duncan is a great name in that group, and he's a great player, but he just that's weird. Going Jordan, Bron, Duncan, Curry. Like, Jordan, Bron, and Curry, they all on the same wavelength. As far as winning is concerned, Tim Duncan's there. Production, but that's just weird. Like, I don't know how you could appreciate Tim Duncan's game and then also be a fan of the other, because they're completely different style people. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there was no flash to Tim Duncan whatsoever. The most boring games you could ever watch ever in basketball was Tim Duncan basketball. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about it. But that fourth name on my list is going to be tough. But, personally, I got to put Curry over Bron just because of the head-to-head. And I got to have somebody from this era. I don't got to, but I choose to. You know what I mean? But
why do people keep trying to make
I love LeBron.
Wait a minute. Why do people kind of try to make LeBron's 20 years his whole era? Nobody dominated for 20 years.
For sure.
So why are we trying to... LeBron era's been gone.
But when was it? Because
when he went to 9 championships in 10 years, you had to beat him to win a championship for a whole decade, Jonathan.
But Kobe was still here.
But you didn't have to beat Kobe.
And he only won 4 of those 10. So it was something else.
It doesn't matter. But you still had to beat him. Even the ones on the
east side.
No, and on the west too.
Oh yeah,
because he was
the
there.
title. Yeah,
because he was there.
For sure, no doubt.
And he ain't on my Mount Rushmore. Yeah. But this is not LeBron's era. His era done passed.
I don't know when was his era. Is what I'm saying.
When he went to 10 championships.
But Kobe was still here.
But Kobe wasn't going to the championship.
He was winning titles when LeBron was here.
When?
When LeBron was here, Kobe was when his last title. LeBron was in the league.
What? He was a first or second year?
No, Kobe's last title was that's with Lamar Odom and
they beat Boston.
Yeah, and that was
no, they didn't beat Boston. They beat New Jersey
with Jayson Kidd. They had to be there. What, like 2000, like 6?
That was LeBron's first year.
Nah,
he didn't go to the his
LeBron
era
came in the league in what, 2002?
His era was when he went to 9 championships at 10 for a decade. So that's got to beat LeBron.
So it was like 2004 to like 2013.
Yeah, What was that? See, this is the whole thing. What was Michael Jordan era in the 80s?
LeBron run.
What was Michael Jordan era in the 80s when he didn't win not one single playoff game? Series.
He averaged 37 one of them series.
It doesn't matter. We talking about winning and lose. When have a player ever not even won a playoff series and we say he's the greatest player? That ain't never happened. It didn't happen with Michael Jordan either.
A second ago, you just said Michael Jordan and Scottie couldn't do it because he was going against Boston and that whole damn team.
Exactly.
And now you saying Jordan
you said no, but because you individualizing Jordan. This is what I'm saying. LeBron's era was when he went to 9 championships in 10 years. That was his era. His era is everybody trying to make 20 years his whole era. No, Jordan era was only 8 because it wasn't in the 80s and it wasn't when he was with Washington. So let's treat everybody the same. This ain't LeBron's era. LeBron is not doing what he used to do.
I mean, but we watched the games. Like, LeBron is not the player Jordan was. Is the problem. Physically, he was a goddamn boulder running over the road runner and Wile E. Coyote. Anything in the lane.
It doesn't matter how you get it done as long as you do it.
But from a skill set standpoint, and this is what's crazy about LeBron. Like, it's crazy that he's played this long because his skill set ain't that good.
So that's even more amazing. His skill set ain't that good, but after 20 years, he's still averaging 27.
Physicality, physical ability to dominate a man across from you. Like,
that's all. It doesn't matter how you get it done. It's just that you get it done.
Yeah. I mean,
just win, baby. I don't care if you. And I'm gonna tell you like this. People keep trying to put Steph on the Mount Rushmore. That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard.
Why?
Because this is the thing. Go look at Steph. What era Steph? Which is era Steph? When Andre Iguodala got the MVP in the finals, that was his era.
He shouldn't have got that.
Okay. When KD got 2 and you was there, when was your era? I mean, at least these players got, when they went to the finals, they got finals MVP.
Steph should have more.
Okay, go look at Steph.
LeBron averaged what? 28?
Steph is supposed to be the greatest shooter in the NBA history. Go look. Steph done had 13 shots in the playoffs to either tie or win the game from 3-point range. Guess how many he hit? 0.
Yeah, he's not
0. That ain't no Mount Rushmore type shit to me.
Well, look.
LeBron got 4 MVPs. Steph got 1. So high. I mean, I'm just saying.
LeBron missed like 19 straight game winners or something like that. Like, he's got a whole.
Steph ain't never hit one. He ain't even hit one yet.
Yeah, you're right. But hey, it's volume. If he take 19, I'm sure he'll hit one of them. But
he didn't take 13. He ain't hit now. I mean, I'm just saying. Everybody trying to make LeBron whole 20 years of era. This ain't LeBron's era. Right now, this ain't nobody's era. Because ain't nobody dominated this era.
Hey, man, B-ball fanatic. Hey, you see what you started, bro? But welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the show, man. Hey, and this is the thing, B-ball. That's your 4. I would never pick them 4, but I ain't got no problem with you doing it. Yeah. That's why people get it. But they got problem. But Jay got problem with my 4 because Mike ain't on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got to do my IMO. I still got.
Yeah. Do your IMO.
Hey, I almost.
Cause B-ball. Come on, say, man, we talk this ish.
Appreciate you, Ryan. We talk our ish, dog.
Yeah, you give your opinion, Jay.
Hey, Tripp say moonshine is a hell of a drug.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Say. Why Tripp talking? Let me tell you like this here. I'm gonna tell you like this. Bullshit is a hell of a tobacco too. Yeah. Cause some people that walk around with some bullshit stuck in there instead of some Gary. I don't know for the bullshit. Yeah. Bullshit is a hell of a tobacco too, Tripp.
Hey, Hey,
But
B-Ball.
anyway,
Hey, this is Ant-Man's era. Like, moving forward, we in Ant-Man era right now.
Ant-Man ain't won no title. You can't have no era without no
He ain't
title.
want no title. You right?
You can't have no era without no title.
Hey, TV. Hey, I'm watching. I'm tuned in. You know, I'm watching.
The Lakers won 5 championships in the 80s. That was not Larry Bird's era.
You right.
He won 3. They won 5. Whose era was it?
That's Magic. Sound like them Lakers Showtime.
Yeah, they say Magic, but was it Kareem?
That's them Showtime Lakers era right there.
Because when Magic had a chance to win a championship without Kareem, he couldn't do it.
Jordan put belt to ass. Jordan.
He couldn't do it.
MJ. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna like my IMO right here, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
This was for you. It's tailor made for Unc right here. And in my opinion,
Hey, I'm getting out. Oh, okay, go ahead, then.
oh, you gonna love this. This ain't no bull right here. You gonna love this. What I got to say right here. In my opinion, I think it's a travesty, a damn shame that ESPN does not have track and field listed as a sport. I can't even get information. Fastest people in the world. This is we talking about athletes now, right?
Oh yeah.
We love speed, don't we?
Speed kill.
Speed kill.
That's Showtime Lakers. No,
You ask ESPN, track ain't a thing.
Uh-oh.
Every time I do my IMO, I don't know what I do to make the camera shift.
Wiggle that head.
But we're going to shift it right back. Because we got it like that. I don't know about ESPN's strategy here. But I went to get some information about the recent Michael Johnson track meet where track runners are actually getting a chance and opportunity to make money because they don't make money in the Olympics. They don't make money really in Diamond League and any other track meet, but
no, they make money in Diamond League.
They make money in Diamond League, good
Diamond
money?
League, yeah.
Okay, they make money in Diamond League.
Well, you know, Diamond League got appearance fees, and then they got winner get
pots.
Yeah, and then you build up points. Then at the end of the year, whoever had the most points in the 200 get additional 150.
Okay, so that's kind of like some F1 type stuff, right? It's collective, cumulative points.
Yeah, cumulative points, and they get individual race points too.
Yeah. So come to find out, you know, racers, you know, great American racers that run for us at the Olympics, Gabby Thomas.
Oh, they ain't making no money.
You know, Noah Lyles.
Like no other great athletes.
They ain't made that money like that. But now we have this Michael Johnson track league. What's the name of the league? Do you know?
Oh, I can't remember right.
No.
International. Don't make me say the wrong.
Hey Siri, what's the name of Michael Johnson's track league? Grand Slam Track.
Yeah.
Grand Slam Track. And Siri just messed up my graphics in the background. It's all good. I can get them back right.
And
just like that, technology, touch of a button, we good to go. Went out there, you know, people went out there making 6 figures in track now. I go to ESPN and ESPN.com to get a little information. You know, I got to do my research. If y'all don't know, we don't just wing it when we get up here. We do a little research.
Oh, yeah.
You know, get our facts straight before we come on here so we ain't just talking off the hip.
Off the side of your neck.
Yeah, man. So track it's not a, I mean, they got badminton. They got all kinds of things. Pickleball on ESPN. Hey, where's track, man? Where's my respect, man? We talk about Noah Lyles and, okay, the camera just want to act ass right now. We talk about Noah Lyles and Tyreek Hill and how entertaining that race is going to be. The Olympics steals the show. Summer track is one of the most popular events at the Olympics, in the Summer Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's going on, man? ESPN, shame on you, dog. Hey, add track, man. Get a little information. Are we hacked right now? Is all I'm trying to tell you, because something crazy is going on. It keeps going back and forth, but I'm going to keep fighting with you. We don't even, the normal tracking, you know what I'm saying? I hit that. That was on me that time, but this is on me. But are we hacked? ESPN, y'all got to hack? Y'all don't like me calling out the fact y'all don't got track as a sport? Hey, get track listed as a sport on your website, man. Pay some respect to these people. These are the greatest athletes in the world. Every time they show up to somebody else's event, they win. Dunk contest, track athlete, win. Sprint,
Running. Check that league gonna win.
Whatever it is, they winning, man.
Weightlifting. You'd be surprised.
They winning.
They win.
Small body. It depending on weight class. They gonna win, man. Hey man, ESPN. I just had to bring some light to that for you, Trey.
Yeah.
Can you take the bullshit out your lip now?
Oh, okay.
Cause you put it in there before. You know what I'm saying? See? I told you I had something for you.
No.
I thought I was gonna come with some Jordan, some Jordan talk today. I got something for you next week though.
What's my new guy name, man? Come back. What's his name?
Hey, that's B-ball fanatic right
there,
man.
B-ball fanatic, man. Subscribe. Say, man, we interactive and we go back and forth. And this is that, man. We just having fun.
Yeah.
Please don't take no we say personal, cause me and J.A. go at each other harder than anybody. Cause that's my nephew.
This and my uncle real, man.
And I've been trying to school him for the last 40 years. Now,
hard-headed. You know, one thing I did learn is how to be hard-headed, man.
Hey, he got that for me. He got that for me because he can't hardly change on mine.
Hey, you gotta girt your loins, man. You know, you gotta girt your loins up. Ain't that what you tell them?
Hey, you gotta girt up your loins.
Gotta girt up your loins, man, sometimes.
Man.
But man, that's it for IMO. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. I hope y'all have enjoyed yourselves today with us, man, as we have a great time, man. We love the new fans, man. Come in here and talk your ish. B-ball fanatic, you perfect, bro. Come in here and talk your ish.
Say whatever you say, we're going to say something back.
It's an all-around interactive experience, man, but we've had a great time today on the show, man, bringing up these great topics. Hey, how about them Mavericks? Hey, let's go. Got that number one Cooper Flagg in the building, baby. What that boy Randy Moss say about Cooper Flagg? He say, straight cash, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like that, dog. But
he got a lot of P.
Yes,
he got
sir.
a lot of potential.
Absolutely.
And now we got to see can he live up to some of it.
They say potential's that foreign word nobody understands. All right, we only understand execution and wins and championships, baby.
Absolutely.
But with that being said, we'll see y'all sometime soon. Might be this weekend for a watch party. We'll let you know what's going down, man. Things is getting settled around here.
If we don't see y'all over the weekend for a watch party, hit them with Trip to Ghost one time.
Hey, there you go. Hit him with that trip. Hit him with
Go.
that, man. See you next Wednesday.
That's the original song by Trip to Ghost.
Trip to
our
Ghost.
number one guy.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Peace.